I'm going to give you a quick overview on VMware. So the first thing we need to do is find VMware. I have it in my utilities folder, but if you can't find it on your iPad, if you just take one finger and drag down, you can search for VMware. So I'm going to type in VMware. You're looking for an app that has a black background, a green square, a blue square, and a circle. And what this is going to do, it's going to give you access to a Coppell ISD PC like kind of version on your iPad. So then you can go to the start window and open up email, create a document or a PowerPoint presentation right from your iPad. The first thing we have to do is add the server address so that we can find a PC that you can use. So if you click on the plus sign, and it says enter the host name. Our host name for Coppell is view.coppellisd.com. So it's view.coppellisd.com. Once you've typed in the server, you type in connect. Just tap on it. It'll take a few moments to connect. Once it connects, you'll see that now you need to enter in your username and password. This is going to be the same username and password that you use to log into the computer. So I'm going to type in. And then I tapped done. Now I have three options. I'm not sure what that test is, and you may not have that, but you'll definitely have two options. You'll have secondary staff and staff. The difference between these two options are the secondary staff is the Adobe suite is connected to it. So if you like to use Photoshop or Adobe InDesign or any of those Adobe products, then you would choose CISD secondary staff. If you don't need the Adobe products, then you can just tap on CISD staff. So I'm going to go ahead and just tap on CISD staff and give it a moment to load. And now you'll notice that your screen turns into a PC screen. So you're going to see the welcome, you're going to see the Windows 7 Enterprise, and then after a few moments, it should load up and look like a Windows desktop. Once your screen fully loads, you will notice that now you have a start button, an Internet Explorer icon, a folder icon, and a Windows Media Player icon. Then in the middle of your screen is this weird little circle. This is what they call your control panel. And you can actually touch it with your finger and move it anywhere on the screen to get it out of the way. And what's actually in the control panel, if you tap it one time, are a couple of options. I'm going to start at the very top at like 12 o'clock. This is your settings app. If you tap on it, it's going to give you some settings options. So you can change to left-handed mode, you can keep the screen alive during presentation, your touchpad sensitivity, anything like that. I'm just going to tap on done. Another option to the left of that is it's like a question mark, and it has a couple of just like gesture helps for you, like how to click, how to drag, how to grab the keyboard. The one below the question mark is your disconnect button. When you're done with VMware, all you do is tap on the disconnect button and it will ask you, are you sure you want to disconnect? And then you can tap on yes and it would log you out. The button below that is your arrow option. This is where you can get on your keyboard where you have those arrows up and down and left and right. That's your left and right. To the right of that is your keyboard. If you tap on it, the keyboard pops up. Okay? And the one above that is the right click option. So if you're ready to right click on something, let's say you're on a website and you need to copy and paste or something like that, if you tap on the right click, your next click will be a right click. So then you can tap and then it will do the right click. And then when you want to get back, you just tap it again and then it will move back to your finger being the mouse. So that's your little control panel, and that can go anywhere on the screen. You just kind of tap and move it as you go. Okay. Another little tip that I like to use in VMware is if you use 3 fingers on the screen and tap all at one time, you're going to get the keyboard. So I just tapped 3 times with intent, like I had to really press on it. And then the keyboard pops up. And then in the bottom right hand corner is a little keyboard with a down arrow. If you tap on that little button, it will shrink the keyboard for you. So I just want to take you on a quick overview. If you tap on the start button, you'll see everything that you would see if you were on a laptop or a desktop. You can click on all programs. You're going to see all the programs that you would see. What's really neat is it has all the CIC staff resources. So if you needed to get to Brain Pop, Eduphoria, Study Island, anything like that, it's all going to be there. There should be, Penimation should be in there, all that kind of stuff. You can get to Microsoft Office by, you can go to Outlook, PowerPoint, Word, all that kind of stuff. If you need to get to Smart Notebook, you can tap on Smart and open up Smart Notebook. And then also, of course, you can go to the computer and you can access your H drive and the S share and the T share. I'm on my iPad right now, and I'm not sure why I can't see my H drive, but you normally can, and it's just an easy access way to get to your drives. This is a way that when you're at home and you have your iPad with you, you forgot a document that's in your H drive, you can actually email it to yourself from here. You can add attachments to other people from your H drive. You can open up documents and edit them, type on them, anything. So this is VMware. It's really easy to use. When you're done with VMware, you just tap on your control panel, find the little plug disconnect, and go ahead and disconnect from the desktop. It'll take you back to that gray screen, and then it kind of just sits there. So then you can just close the app, and then when you're ready to use that app again, you just find it on your iPad, tap on it, and now instead of having to add in View, all you have to do is tap on the desktop that you want, and then just put in your password and go. So hopefully that helps you with VMware. Thank you.